Okay, everything's shut off. And there's a traffic jam. Alright, we're logged into Flight Sim Economy. And we have 3 hours left on this aircraft lease. We have some fuel here. And we can start things back up. And let's do this here and... It was snowing a few minutes ago here, and the snow rain effect, especially at night, is very disorienting, too bright, etc. in VR. So I'm glad that that has stopped, and as you can see, there's a 727, 737, and a Cessna sitting out there, and also that looks like a MD-80 sitting there, so it's all jammed up. Alright, so we got that engine running. Turn that off and turn that off. Let's get this other one going. And while that's spooling up, we get our ab tab out here, and we are at KMLI tonight, which is Moline, Quad Cities, on the Iowa-Illinois border. Clearance delivery is 123.95, so let's get those guys. There we go. We've got pilot to ATC running. Sometimes it doesn't work too well, at least on the approach end of things. This part of it is not too bad. So we're ready to go, and we're going to call clearance and get our clearance. We are clearance King Air 352 Hotel Romeo, ready to copy IFR clearance. And I might not have the right frequency. Let's see here. To 4.05, so I don't know, something's goofy here. There we go. Clearance King Air 352 Hotel Romeo, ready to copy IFR clearance.
To Hotel Romeo, you were garbled. Please say again.
There you go. Clearance King Air 2 Hotel Romeo, ready to copy IFR clearance.
To Hotel Romeo, you were garbled. Please say again.
Clearance King Air 2 Hotel Romeo, ready to copy IFR clearance.
To Hotel Romeo, you were garbled. Please say again.
Nope. Clearance delivery King Air 352 Hotel Romeo, ready to copy IFR clearance.
King Air 2 Hotel Romeo is cleared to Kilo Papa India Alpha is filed. Expect departure runway 27. Climb and maintain 5,000 feet. Expect higher clearances 2 minutes after departure. Departure on 125.9 or 5 squawk 5446.
King Air 2 Hotel Romeo is cleared to Kilo Papa India Alpha as filed. Climb and maintain 5,000 feet. Expect higher clearances 2 minutes after departure. Departure on 125.9 or 5 squawk 5446.
King Air 2 Hotel Romeo read back correct. Altimeter 3010 contact ground on 121.9 or when ready to taxi. Have a good evening.
Altimeter 3010 ground on 121.9 or King Air 2 Hotel Romeo.
Okay, then we're over to 121.9. And we're going to contact ground. And then this is always kind of a weird thing because these planes would not go to a gate like this and be pushed back. So I'm going to cut it really hard and go over here and get out of these guys' way. Let me drag a propeller blade through the push bar. Missed that. Okay, that guy's rolling now. I'm just going to sneak over here and get out of the way here. We'll pretend that this is where we started. And everybody's in a race. Ground, King Air 352 Hotel Romeo, ready to taxi.
King Air 2 Hotel Romeo taxi to runway 27 via taxiways Foxtrot, Alpha, hold short runway 27.
Taxi to runway 27 via taxiways Foxtrot, Alpha, hold short runway 27 King Air 2 Hotel Romeo.
And all of these planes are going to the wrong spot, which means that this airport doesn't have the right rules set up. So we shall see. On the pitot heat, and Q7 is straight behind us, so we got to go out here and around the corner. Somebody's getting ready to go out there. And this airport's a little rough around the edges. He's peeling off. We're going down to the end. Centerline taxiway stripes would not be double. And most of the time, unless the weather's really bad, I don't think they'd have this green center taxiway light turned on. And we're getting down to the end, so pilot ATC should know that pretty soon and
King Air 2
transfer us
Hotel
over to
Romeo
tower.
contact
There we
tower
go.
on 119.4. Good day.
Tower on 119.4 King Air 2 Hotel Romeo.
And they'll make the change, and they'll make the switch. And then when I'm ready to go, we will call the tower. And we'll stay out of that just blast of that guy, because that would crush us. Probably fly on the back of that thing. Alright, so we'll just hold short right here and wait for him to go. Tower King Air 352 Hotel Romeo, ready for takeoff, runway 27.
King Air 2 Hotel Romeo winds are 269er at 11 knots cleared for takeoff. Runway 27 maintain runway heading until above 1,600 feet, then turn left heading 114 to intercept course.
Cleared
114.
for takeoff. Runway 27 maintain runway heading until above 1,600 feet, then left to 114 King Air 2 Hotel Romeo.
Alright, nobody coming. There's somebody moving down there on an intersecting runway. As soon as he's out of the way, we'll hit it. Alright. Here we go. Okay, and we're up. So long, Quad Cities. And our landing lights off. Here come the cloud layer. And we're in it. Blink, blink, blink. Alright, then we'll start a turn. Change our navigation over to the GPS. Oh, and then we're out on top of the clouds here. Still in a climbing left turn, and it is very disorienting because when you can't see anything at the clouds, you just gotta watch what's going on right up here. Here comes the tops. And it's a bright, starry night.
King Air 2 Hotel Romeo climb and maintain 7,000 feet, contact Quad City departure on 125.905. Have a good evening.
Alright,
Climb and
that's
maintain
7,000.
7,000 feet, departure on 125.905 King Air 2 Hotel Romeo. Departure King Air 2 Hotel Romeo.
contact.
And let's see, I messed this up. Let's go direct to K.
King Air 2 Hotel Romeo, climb and maintain 7,000 feet.
Climb and maintain 7,000 feet. King Air 2 Hotel Romeo.
KPIA. Oh. I'll swing back around to the heading. We're like drifting way all over the place. Boo.
King Air 2 Hotel Romeo, expedite climb to 7,000 feet.
Expedite climb to 7,000 feet. King Air 2 Hotel Romeo.
Climb. Altitude select. No. I'm behind the curve here.
King Air 2
Climb.
Hotel Romeo, climb and maintain 7,000 feet.
Climb.
Climb and maintain 7,000 feet. King Air 2 Hotel Romeo.
Hit the climb button and it climbs like there's no tomorrow. And I'm going to swing us around a little bit more southeast. Not like that. There's our course. So I can just punch the nav here and it'll take us around and get us back on course. And that moon is very, very bright.
King Air 2 Hotel Romeo, expedite descent to 7,000 feet.
Expedite descent to 7,000 feet. King Air 2 Hotel Romeo.
And we'll descend some more. 1, 2, 3, 4. And altitude arm is on. Alright, finally into cruise mode. There's somebody way out over there. And that's it. On this plane you can turn on the icing lights and it illuminates the leading edge, the wing. We don't necessarily need that on right at the moment. Alright, then we're taking a small turn to the left, pick up this heading 144. Going over to Peoria, Illinois, be there in 14 minutes. So, while we're waiting, let's find out what's going on over at Peoria. There, ASOS or ADIS is 126.10. So I already got it tuned in over here on my COM 2. And it must be too far away to hear that yet, so we'll just leave that off. We're still 50 miles away. Yeah, probably so. So while we're cruising along, we can go back there and sit in the back seat, say, hey, sit back here and have something to drink, look out the window, say, are we there yet? Much to see tonight. Pretty low cloud deck. Let's jump over to this seat. And same over here. When I'm on the ground, I can jump back to here and then open up that door. I won't do it now, because that would be bad. Alright, so we'll just jump back into the pilot seat.
King Air 2 Hotel Romeo, contact Chicago Center on 124.55. Good day.
She'll get that.
Center on 124.55, take care, King Air 2 Hotel Romeo.
124.55, and she'll switch it, and she'll call it.
Center King Air 2 Hotel Romeo at 7,000 feet.
King Air 2 Hotel Romeo, good evening. Radar contact.
Alright, 11 minutes, 40 miles out. Let's see if we get this now.
General Downing Peoria
There it is.
INTL information November 200 Zulu weather. Wind 280 at 11 gust 18. Visibility 10. Sky conditions 1300 overcast. Temperature -2. Dew point -6. Altimeter 3012. Arriving runway 31. Departing runway 31. Advise on initial contact, you have November
3-1. So the altimeter is a couple clicks up. Remember to do that. And we can go out here and get our charts for Peoria. 3-1. And we're at 109.9, which we have set. Of course, it's 309, which we can't set right now. And our minimum safe altitude within 25 miles is 2,800. So we can go down to that until we're on the localizer. And once we're there, we can get down to 2,400. So they still have an auto marker at 356, and that's tuned, but I'm not sure. So we'll flip that dude.
King Air 2 Hotel Romeo, contact Peoria, approach on 124.67. Enjoy your night.
Approach on 124.67, King Air 2 Hotel Romeo.
Right there. And she'll make that call.
Approach King Air 2 Hotel Romeo at 7,000 feet.
King Air 2 contact.
All right, so we're just clipping along. Make sure we can see that we're sitting in the seat. It's still pretty bright. Let's dim that down a little more. It's a little better. I'm just gonna set that guy up here. And the clouds are starting to get a little misty. Or maybe that's the corona again from the moon. Corona? I don't know. Is that the right term?
Hotel Romeo, expect the ILS approach to runway 31 at Jen Downing Peoria International.
31.
Expect the ILS approach to runway 31 King Air 2 Hotel Romeo.
Alright, so see if I can bop over to the screen here. Let's see. We'll call this pilot to ATC. Just setting up a different scene on OBS for my pilot ATC screen. Now I'm going to add a window capture. It's going to be this. Alright, so this is where it gets a little wonky because this is my top of descent and I don't think it's going to calculate this right. I think normally to get away from departures and whatnot, we would be vectored out over in this area. This is kind of weird, so we'll see what happens. Alright, so let's go back to our sim on OBS. Here we are. And so this will be an approach down to close to minimums again if all the weather's matching. So we have an overcast of 1,300 feet, and on our approach we can go down to 850. So we don't have a whole lot of room, but we should be able to make it. So we've been clipping along here for about 30 minutes. We have 10 miles to go. We're now in the Class Charlie airspace. And so we'll see what Pilot the ATC does to us. It'll probably start freaking out and giving us some crazy instructions. Turn to here, and now turn back 2 degrees, and now turn back.
King Air 2 Hotel Romeo, you are off course.
Yeah.
Turn left heading 126 to return to course.
So now it says I'm
126 King Air 2 Hotel Romeo.
It says I'm off course, but I'm on course for my direct, and I never got an instruction. We'll swing on over there to the heading that they told us, but I never got an instruction to turn. I just was told that I was off course. It's like, you didn't tell me to turn. So the other thing is I'm at 7,000 feet.
King Air 2 Hotel Romeo, resume navigation.
Now it says resume navigation to what? I'm not exactly
King Air
sure.
2 Hotel Romeo, descend and maintain 5,000 feet, altimeter 3012 at Jen Downing Peoria International.
Alright.
Descend and maintain 5,000 feet King Air 2 Hotel Romeo.
Alright, here we go, down to 5,000. Pull the throttle back a little bit. And down to
King Air 2
5,000.
Hotel Romeo, turn right heading 130 vectors to the ILS approach for runway 31 at Jen Downing Peoria International.
Heading 130 vectors to the ILS approach for runway 31 King Air 2 Hotel Romeo.
So that was like a
King Air 2 Hotel Romeo, descend and maintain 3,800 feet.
3-degree
Descend and
change.
maintain 3,800 feet King Air 2 Hotel Romeo.
Now I'm down again in a matter of moments.
King Air 2 Hotel Romeo, turn left heading 130.
Heading 130 King Air 2 Hotel Romeo.
That might have been my mistake. I missed the heading button or turned them off. So down to 3,800. And let's see, we're taking us out a little bit. You can look at the, pull the speed back a little bit. Here's my pilot to ATC screen. Let me zoom in here a little bit. So it's trying to get us to hit this turn to base mark, yes. And the other thing is, I'm kind of curious as to why the software needs to be that precise. As far as headings go.
King Air 2 Hotel Romeo, turn left heading 122.
Heading 122 King Air 2 Hotel Romeo.
All right, 122. So again, that's just 8 degrees. I'm not quite sure. All right, so now we're in the soup. Here we go. It's kind of a cool feeling, just like real flying. See all that stuff bubbling up around you. So long, clear skies. So we're level 3,800.
King Air 2 Hotel Romeo, turn right heading 224, descend and maintain 3,000 feet.
Heading 224 descend and maintain 3,000 feet King Air 2 Hotel Romeo.
224. And down to 3,000.
King Air 2 Hotel Romeo, cleared for ILS to runway 31, fly heading 279er to intercept final descent and maintain 2,400 feet.
Cleared for ILS approach to runway 31, fly heading 279er, descent and maintain 2,400 feet King Air 2 Hotel Romeo.
Okay, so I got that right. And let's descend some more. And my course is 309. And I'm kind of behind the 8 ball here. And I'm going to hit nav here so I can pick that up. Grab the
King Air 2
localizer.
Hotel Romeo, altimeter 3012 at Jen Downing Peoria International, contact tower on 124.0. Have a good night.
Altimeter 3012 tower on 124.0 King Air 2 Hotel Romeo.
And we'll slow it
Tower
down.
King Air 2 Hotel Romeo inbound for ILS approach runway 31.
The
King Air
autopilot
2
is
Hotel
picking up.
Romeo, good evening. Radar contact. Continue ILS to runway 31, call when established on final.
Continue ILS to runway 31, will call when established on final King Air 2 Hotel Romeo.
So we're 10 miles out. Pilot to ATC for some reason flips that off. Or I don't know if that does it or something does it. Maybe it's the interface program and X-Plane, something triggers it. So I won't hear the outer marker when I cross that. And my NDB is tuned in, so that dude is gonna flip. So I'm looking pretty good here. That would be a good time to get my landing lights on. And I'll go for gear down here in a minute, and my decision height again is 850. Touchdown zone is 650. Alright, I got a little table up here I can set stuff on. Floats in midair. And my glide slope is coming in. Right here. Right here. Pull the throttle back. And that's about right. We're 6.1, and that is 5.2. So here's my outer marker, glide slope. Hit the approach. See if it captures it. Yep, I'm going down. Get ourselves slowed down a little bit here. Throw out a notch of flaps. And gears out and another notch. So we're at full flaps. Now we're just watching our speed. Oh, there we go, pop. And we're looking good. A little bit windy. Uh, 12 gusting up to 14 or so. Keep on top of the speed. And this is I think this is a lighting issue, because that will change. Somehow X-Plane doesn't know what to do, or gets confused. Alright, so let's get that off my lap. And we'll let the autopilot do its thing. We'll just kind of babysit.
Cleared to land runway 31.
And we forgot to call
runway 31 King Air 2 Hotel Romeo.
That we were established on final, but that's fine. He caught it. Watch our speed here, getting a little low, getting a little slow. And we're getting tossed around quite a bit. There's the 500 mark. Alright, gears down, fuel, here we go. I'm gonna uncouple the autopilot. Autopilot's off. Now it's me. On my speed here, start pulling the power back a little bit. I will make the runway. Yeah, it's kind of bumpy. The lighting just changed. All right, there we go.
Hotel Romeo, exit runway when able.
So we'll just roll out here. This taxiway right here. We are on M. Going to M. Alright, we'll clean up the flaps. Reset the trim. There we go. And then we'll park here. And we'll call that we're clear of the active. King Air 3, King Air 2 Hotel Romeo, clear of the active runway. Oh, and I don't have, why am I triggering that? Radio check.
You are loud and clear.
There we go. King Air 2 Hotel Romeo, clear of the active runway. And most of the time that works. Tower, King Air 2 Hotel Romeo.
King Air 2 Hotel Romeo, this is Tower, go ahead.
King Air 2 Hotel Romeo requests taxi to general aviation parking.
King Air 2 Hotel Romeo, taxi to runway 31 via taxiways Echo, Echo 1, hold short runway 04, and runway 31.
That's a little messed up
Taxi
too.
to runway 31 via taxiways Echo, Echo 1, hold short runway 04, and runway 31 King Air 2 Hotel Romeo.
So, King Air 2 Hotel Romeo, cancel IFR.
King Air 2 Hotel Romeo, roger, radar service terminated, frequency change approved. Enjoy your night.
So we'll taxi over here to this, there's an FBO I think right here. Closed up for the night. And actually my door is on this side, so courtesy of the passengers, and we'll do this. Here's a gigantic facade-based hangar that's just colossal. So we'll park it right here, and we'll leave the engines running, set the parking brake, and then this guy should trigger, say, oh, your parking brake is set, finish the flight. Thank you. Flight time is logged, 47 minutes, and we'll continue. Now it's ready to go for the next one. So that's a flight from Quad Cities over to Peoria. Maybe we'll do another. Well, let's go back here. We're at the back door now. We'll open that up and we can hop out. And there's our plane. All ready to go.